Pranaji so that we can start. Jothi Siddhar Sri Pranaji. We're just waiting for him to join. Namaste, Master. You're on mute. Pranaji, you're on mute.
Aruparum Jodi. Okay. Thank you, Burshali. Thank you. And welcome to all and happy Vishu and happy Tamil New Year. புத்தாண்டு நல்வாழ்த்துக்கள்.
So, Pranaji, we welcome you. Thank you so much for this Samayama series that you've been doing. We've been getting such a lot of feedback with everybody who's joined. They've been trying to do things again. And we have a few questions from them. And we'd like to ask you before we can begin today's program. So can we go ahead with that?
Yes, sure.
Okay. So the first thing is that the Samayama series is what we have said is going to be for 30 weeks, right? So we have 30 different attributes that we are going to be connecting to. But you always say that for the experience, for the full experience, we need to do 44 sessions. So how do we cover up the other 14?
Okay, very good question. In fact, there are few people ask this question in Instagram and all that. Okay, see, we announced this series. Okay, it's around about 30 to 33 series. Okay, and then we will continue also the following year. Okay, this program will be continue. Okay, like I say, my goal is to reach as much as people to give this knowledge about Samayama, because it's very useful at the current time. So, yes, the 44 days is for them to fully immerse and get the benefit out of the Samayama, because we are doing a live transmissions. We are not doing a retreat where I have a control environment. Here, people do not, I don't see anybody who is in the online now. I don't see their face. I don't know who they are. We are transmitting out, okay? This is something that nobody ever done before. So because of that, the process of assimilation and getting it take it longer. So we plan not only for this series, okay? It will be also continue next year, okay? So that the 44 days or the 44 times of watching this live, it's still available, because if it's 2 years, it's more is 66 times. So you still have 44 times.
Oh, that's fantastic, because I'm sure there are a lot of people worried because everybody wants the full experience of it.
Yeah.
So there was another question, okay, because there's somebody, like you always say that in the live session, we connect to you and you transmit and we receive. That's how we can connect and merge. And that's what Samayama is about. But there are some people who are saying that, they watch the recording later because they'd missed the session. Sometimes they miss the session. And they said they could still experience a lot. They could see some lights and they could experience energy. So how is that possible? Is that possible?
Like I explained before, these transmissions happen during the live program. Now imagine there are over 400 or sometimes even 400 over people receiving. Imagine and see how much the transmission power was going out, reaching people, and it is all over the world. Okay. So 400 people, for example, all over the world at the same time receiving. That is the amount of energy being transmitted through this video. So there is a remnant energy in the video. Okay. They feel that energy, but it is not the real activations or the real transmission. Just because it was transmitted out through the video and they feel it. And sometimes because of during that, this is called Vak Shakti. The power of the words in me, it's carry energy. And this is what they feel when watching the video later. They feel the remnant of the energy still coming. So it's a different compared to what you receive during transmission, which is the full force. I will say that whatever posts that people watch the video, they will get to like 20 to 30% kind of the energy feelings, but not the real transmissions.
Not the real. Oh, that is something, because I'm sure they must attend so that they can really experience it 100%.
Yes,
so
correct.
important. Another question that I have is that a lot of people talk about Samayama. Okay, the experience is good, everything is very good, but how can it be used in our everyday life, the real life that we lead? What is the practical purpose of Samayama? And also, can a common person who's not like spiritually high, can they use it as an experience in their everyday life?
Okay, very good, interesting questions. Now, of course, the Samayama, as what Patanjali said, right? It is for the spiritual. Okay. Now, if you like, I'm going through the discourse on explaining Patanjali's aspect of Samayama. The last session we had 3 verses, and in this session also we'll have another 3 verses. But beyond that, if you understand the Samayama, actually, practically every successful person in this world, they are doing in Samayama. Now, let's go through a details about it. What is Samayama? It talk about Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. All these 3 combination is Samayama. Means that the object of the meditation and the person who meditate become one. And you have a full knowledge, full access to whatever the object of your meditation. Now look at it in a real life. Some of the successful people in the world, they actually going through this. Let me give you an example. A dancer. Okay. A dancer at the beginning, first is interested. You want to learn a dance. Okay. Doesn't mean the moment the first day he go to the class, the body is already able to do the dance. Okay. Yes. Coordination between left and right also is not fully there. But that is what, if you connect, you start learning. I mean, you have to focus on what teachers say, you have to practice. That is what we call dharana. You are focused on the learning. If it is similar to school, if you're focused, you have to focus what teachers teaching. So you already have a dharana. And then you develop passion, so much interest into it. Okay, so much interested. Everything that you see, okay, every music here, your legs start moving. Okay. Any music, you start, your body start vibrating to the tune and then start moving. The patient now, because of that, you already entering into dhyana. Okay. And then the intensity of the patience for the whatever the chosen field, he enter into a perfect state of merging with the arts of dance. And then we see, when they are doing the performance, so flawless, so nice, because they are not doing that, they are trying to dance. They just with dance.
Yes.
Okay, so they achieve Samayama. Look at it in every other people. Similarly, the Samayama is there, the successful, because whatever the things that you focus in your life, the passion in your life, it become the spiritual practice. Okay. Just we don't give the classification, dharana, dhyana, and samadhi, but it happened naturally. So it's so practical. Now we are teaching it more systematically to you. And that's why, like many, some spiritual guru doesn't agree with me. They say, no, this is purely for spiritual and not. No, it is not purely for spiritual. The application is for everything. You can use it for your health, for your achievement. You can use it for your whatever you want to achieve in your life, or you want seeking knowledge. The application is so much, okay?
Yeah.
And that is why I'm bringing out to the people, okay? I just don't want to be confined to a very small group of people, okay? This knowledge, currently the world needed most, and that is why we are doing these transmissions today and continuing a series every weekend, okay?
That's fantastic. That's really fantastic, Shpanji, because actually, like you've explained it so beautifully for a common man to understand how you can just imbibe all these attributes in your everyday life. And everything that you're connecting us to is something that we need all the time. It's not something that you just use like happiness. It's not something, it's needed every moment in our lives, right?
Yes,
So, like, yeah, sorry.
it's true, Roshali. That's why I pick up some of the topics, okay, which is more uh, tangible, more what you needs in the life, happiness, like what you say, okay. All those, right? People need it, okay, to achieve fully, okay. So getting the experience will give them the understanding, okay. Of course, if they want to go further, they will go deeper and dive into it. Like also I say that I'm not doing this that okay, all of you all have to come and learn from me. The moment you experience, you get it the benefit. Find your guru, okay? Whoever can teach a Samayama, find them. My job is to give the experience so that it create interest in you, in understanding. Taste something and then you search for it rather than so much advertisement, blah, blah, blah. And without tasting it, you're going to blindly. Now you know what is it. So you can search properly, find your guru and get it from them.
Perfect. I mean, how nice, really. So, Ranji, can you explain to us, like the last time you explained three verses from the Patanjali Yoga Sutra. So
Okay.
this time, can you help us and explain some more about how this can help you spiritually rise?
Okay. Now we will go to, I will explain about the Yoga Sutra, uh, chapter 3, verses 4 to 6. Okay, the last session I was expressing from 1 to 3, 3.1 to 3.3. Now we're going to go to 3.4 to 3.6. Let's go one by one the verses that we're going to talk today. Okay, so the verses are okay. Sorry, somehow the PowerPoint is not responding properly. 1 minute. Okay, you are now seeing the verses 3.4. This verses 3.4, the translation from the Sanskrit is, these three together constitute Samyama. What is three together? Dharana, Dhyana, and Samadhi. When it moves in a very fast mode, in succession mode from dharana to dhyana to samadhi. When you're doing the three in a succession stages, it constitutes samayama. So samayama is a combined practice of dharana, dhyana, and samadhi. It is through the mastery of samayama that deeper insight and the siddhis, supernatural abilities described in the subsequent sutras are attained. Samayama represent holistic approach. through spiritual development, integrating focused attention, meditative absorption, and transcendental consciousness. Now, siddhis, supernatural abilities. Okay, so a lot of people are pretty much interested in this aspect. Oh, I want to get siddhis, supernatural abilities. Okay, some people are interested, they want to fly, levitate. Okay, now is it possible? Yes, according to Patanjali, it's possible. I do remember when I was very young time, there was a very famous teachings, a lot of people at that time, I'm very young. They want to do flying yoga or special yoga practice by a group which teach how to do levitations. Okay. Now, most of the time, what happened, they will be hopping. Okay. Now, to understand Samayama, it is to fully understood the object of meditation, and you become one. When you become one, it manifests, become a city. So, for example, if let's say my body want to become light like a feather, means the body mass of mine have to be changed to weightless. Okay, that means the mass have to be changed to become weightless. That means my physical body have to be changed. So when this thing happen, okay, well, then you can levitate. Okay, so the process to change that will take a very long time. Okay, so some of the supernatural abilities, some people practice for 12 years to achieve it. Okay, and because you only need focus on one ability for over a period of 12 or 14 or 16 years to achieve that. So you actually wasting your time acquiring one abilities for a very long period. And then if you ask me personally, what is the one you gain by flying, for example? Other than maybe people will have see, wow, he can fly. But other than that, you have wasted 12 to 16 years focusing on one abilities just to acquire the levitation ability or the cities. So it's choice. Basically, it is your choice what you want to achieve. Okay, you want to spend so many hours of your practice or your time, your life focusing on getting some cities. Yes, you can, possible. Okay, but that is not what we are going to teach here. But if you want to teach here, if you want to sacrifice 12 or 15 years of your life, we are willing to give you the techniques how to do it. This is very simple. Okay, remember, always simple only. Object of the focus, you become one with it, you acquire the knowledge, you acquire the attribute, you can execute. Okay, so this is what this was trying to explain. Samayama is the three aspect, dharana, dhyana, and samadhi happen together. Now let's go to verses 3.5. By mastering Samayama, the light of understanding comes. What is the light of understandings? Means, like example, I said just now, we did happiness. Now, happiness, if you open dictionary, you have many way they explain or give semantic or the meaning for it or definition for it. But when you experience, that is the real knowledge of what is happiness means. Or the previous one, when you experience silence, that experience and what you read from book is far away. Okay, because this is through your own experience. So the light of understanding comes from the experience. Light of understanding comes from the experience. The wisdom comes from the experience. The wisdom is the key in this process. Okay, so what these verses is telling, Samayama is a tool to get the wisdom, get the understanding, get the knowledge of object or subject or abstract that we are focusing on our life so that we know the details of it very perfectly. For example, like me, I use a lot in a lot of program that I do to understand. For example, if I'm want to do healings, I go deep into Samayama to understand about the disease, then understand how to heal it. Similarly, so many knowledge, if you go to the website, I keep creating a lot of new things. Where it is come from? It's this process that we've been used. Okay, we are using this to acquire the knowledge. Okay, I hope you understand. Okay, so these are tool for you to acquire knowledge. Today, a lot of people only talking all the past knowledge. Creating new things is almost zero. I'm teaching this Samayama properly so that we can bring back the glorious days, the golden age of spiritual, where people go to spiritual people for solution. Okay. Why in the olden days they can give solution? Because they know how to acquire the solution and transmit to the people. Okay. Now let's move on to chapter 3.6. Samayama can be applied in various stages. This sutra suggests that practice Samaya is a progressive. Okay. Now, it may explain to the question when I put it like, it takes 44 times for you to fully understand. Because, for example, happiness, the first time you experience, it is to a certain level of it for the first time. When you do second time, you go even deeper. When you're doing a third or fourth time, you go even more deeper and deeper. Okay, so it's a progressive until you reach the final things. Okay, when you reach the final things, then the knowledge or the experience is completed. Okay, so a single experience only giving you the glimpse of it, but continuously focusing on the same things again and again and again, you're going deeper, deeper, deeper. You go to the root of it, and then the pure knowledge, the wisdom come from there. So it can be applied at a different level of subtlety and depth, depending on the practitioner development. As one progresses, Samayama can be directed toward increasingly subtle subjects and concepts, leading to higher state of consciousness. So that this chapter 3.6 clearly explaining that Samayama is a continuous process in seeking knowledge, seeking understanding, seeking wisdom, and seeking the truth. Okay, so for today, I have explained 3 verses, okay, from the Patanjali's Yoga Sutras. Okay, I hope next week we will continue another 3 more verses, and it give you an understanding from the master of Samayama. How is it? Okay, and so that you can understand what we are doing during the transmissions. Okay,
it's very profound. This is really very profound, and I'm sure if we had to just read it from the scriptures, none of us would have even understood and like the depth of how it has been explained. So true. In everything that you do, you have to progress, because if you do not practice and you do not progress, you'll never reach the end. You can't always be happy with what little bit that you get. Very true.
okay.
So there were quite a few questions that were asked, but I think everybody's waiting to actually experience the meditation today. And today the topic is prana. So all we know is that there is prana everywhere, life force energy. It's talked about so much. but nobody really knows where it comes from. So, can you explain it to us about what is prana and how we can inculcate the attribute of prana through Samayama?
Okay, surely. Okay. Now,
But
prana,
before that,
yeah.
before that, I just want to ask you one more thing, that since today is the auspicious occasion of the new year, is there any gift that you are going to give everybody apart from this prana thing?
Yes. Just wait till the end, okay? Because today is a very auspicious day. We are celebrating. Practically in India, every state is almost celebrating. They have different names. We just wish you for Kerala and Tamil. Like I belongs to the Tamil, so it's a Tamil New Year. There are many different states in India also celebrating the New Year. So it's a very auspicious days. For this New Year, to start with New Year, we're gonna give you Samayama on prosperity. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. So that the year start in a very good start for everybody. So the year 2024 onward, based on the Indian's calendar, will be very prosperous year. Okay.
Thank you so much. I think it's really very much needed.
Yeah. Okay. So, so this prana, okay, right? Prana is uh, okay. To explain simply, the word prana is very common. Okay. In fact, my name, it's also given. My spiritual name is Prana Siddhar. Okay. So what we shorten to Pranaji. So I'm basically my name carry the prana. Okay. So prana is in a simple way, is a life force. Okay. That crosses through the universe and sustains all living beings. All the key to the unlocking untapped potential within ourselves. In the Veda, they said the breath that we do is prana, and God is prana. To that extent, it explained how important prana. Okay, if prana is no more in our body, we say the person is died or passed away. Okay, because the life was gone. So life force is so important that in every aspect of our life, we are intervened or we are merged with prana, not only in our body, in every other things, the environment, the cosmic, and everything is made of prana. Okay. So today we gonna experience the prana. What will happen when you are connected to the prana in Samayama, in the deepest level, how that prana you will feel it in your body today. Okay, the prana that been talked in the Vedas, that talked in scriptures, and it's everybody today, every healers today will talk about prana, and other names for prana is like chi or the Japanese ki. It's a common name. Okay, it's basically telling life force or bioenergy, whatever you want to name it. It's basically telling the energy that sustains their life. Okay, so today we're going to experience prana in Samayama. Okay, so like as usuals, okay, we're going to do the transmissions. We always centering ourselves by putting the fingers into the heart area and do a simple breathing. Okay, so I like everybody Focus, relax, inhale, hold, exhale. When you exhale, feel that the air is coming from where the finger, your index finger is touching. Again, inhale, hold, exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale. Now remove your fingers, put your palm on your laps, focus at me, look at my face. Close your eyes now. Prana, 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 prana. Open your eyes slowly. Open your eyes and rub your hand together and then put in your face. Okay. Once you're ready, you can share your experience. Right. Vishali, you have any question to ask while they are start
Yes.
sharing their experience?
Actually, there was somebody who was asking about how and where can we learn to master and practice the full Samayama on our own?
Okay, now full Samayama can be only taught in a proper one-to-one basis or in a proper retreat. Okay, the only venue available if you want to learn from me is through the Shakti Enlightenment program. We are teaching there the Samayama, we're teaching the application. That's why you see the students all can do great, they can do therapy, they can do great own energy on their own. So these are in the teaching in Shakti Enlightenment. Other than that, you have to find your own guru that who willing to teach Samayama to level of mastering it. But here in the live transmissions, you are getting experience of the Samayama. We can't do the full teaching because it has to be done face to face. Okay.
Okay, so how is it possible? I mean, if we want to connect and participate and be part of the Shakti Enlightenment program, how can we connect and how can we do it?
Oh, that you look for the Acharya, okay, or to go to the website, okay, you will find the information there about Shakti Enlightenment program, who to contact and all that. It's all provided there.
So this is pranashakti.org.
ORG, yeah, pranashakti. Yeah.
And Pranashakti with a Y, right?
Yeah, correct.
So pranashakti.org. So if anybody is interested and would like to join, please do go to our website and you can look up Shakti Enlightenment Program. And if you would like to do it, because I myself am one of the students who have done the Shakti Enlightenment Program. And yes, we do this and we have learned and we practice it ourselves. So this is a live testimony from me. Another question that there are a lot of people who've been answering, who've been sending their things, saying full energy all over. And the meditation was extremely calm, deep, very central, so good, very cool, amazing, different, powerful energy, yet calm. Thank you, felt a lot of energy, very strong. So much light in the body, it feels as though it disappeared. I mean, the light or the pain.
Yeah, prana, practically, if you merge with the prana itself, right, in Samayama, you feel the vibrations, you feel the, how to call, it's like electricity flow, but in a mild form, okay? The prana, it's like that, you will feel. So the moment you merge, there's some form healing also will happen because the life force was tremendously came to you, okay? So imagine this is for few minutes experience of merging with the prana through Samayama process, okay? So if you learn properly how to do it, okay, you can access this energy for a lot of usage, from healing, prosperity, for aura, a lot of benefit it is there. In fact, almost every other knowledge in the spiritual is associated with the prana.
Yes, I know, because most of everywhere, the first level of healing happens through prana, right?
Yeah.
And of course, in the Shakti Enlightenment program, we go to many more levels higher up there. But yes, so lot of feedback we've got, and everybody has felt a lot of energy in the head, lot of heat, lot of calming, a lot of joy, happiness. Somebody asked a question: is that how can we stop negative thoughts from flowing?
Okay. Actually, you just now only stopped all the thoughts from flowing in the Samayama. Okay. First stage before you entering into the three stage that happen rapidly to you, it's from the Dharana, Dhyana, and Samadhi. That's just now you experienced before I say the word to merge with Prana. That's why you stop. So meditation is one way of stopping all the negative thoughts. The only thing is you need to learn properly the meditation so that you can use it whenever the negative thoughts come. Okay. This is you experience this now. So now you understand the value of meditation. Okay. We in meditation, we teach a quick way. We don't complicated meditations. If you want further, we have Siddha Samadhi meditations. We offering free in our website. You can go there and learn also, so that you can practice on your own how to meditate and removing all the negative thoughts.
So, is there any practice that we have to do once we do the Samayama, um, the attribute of Samayama with you? Is there any practice that has to be followed?
No practice have to be followed. Okay, just the moment for time being, if you think of a prana, it should the prana flow into your hand already. Okay, but more deeper application, you really need to know, learn properly. Okay, very difficult to teach in this live YouTube transmissions. You find some guru that can teach you, or you go to learn Jothi or that Acharya offering. They will teach you a proper way how to use it.
Yes. So the Jyoti body of light that we have, that's the first thing that we do, where we flow the Jyoti, and you can become a Jyoti blessing giver. You can be a healer. You can do a lot of other things. That's one of the things that we do. Another one question that somebody asked was that they missed the karma cleansing process the last time, and is there a way that they can attend again?
Okay, see, the way we are doing this program, right, is like karma cleansing, prosperity, whatever other things that especially we are giving. We are giving whenever we felt like want to give. There's no system. So if you missed, you have to wait when it will be offered the next. We don't do pre-announcement what we are going to do. We will announce what is the Samayama process. The special Samayama process we usually do not announce. So attending every session is one of the keys so that you don't miss it. Okay. So just wait for it. Okay. We don't know in future. In few more session later, maybe it will be given again.
So, Pranaji, are we ready for the gift you're going to give us?
Oh, sure. Yes. In this auspicious day, right? Prosperity, wealth, money, career, everybody are looking for that. Okay. Now, sometimes there's a lot of blocks in our systems which prevent it from fully manifesting in ourselves. Okay, so prosperity is, how do you say that? It's a key for many people to have happiness and all that. Okay, so as a bonus, during Samayama process, when we do the prosperity aspect, okay, it is smoothing out all the flaws and negativity that impede the acquisition of income, wealth, whether caused by others' actions, life circumstances, or on own attitude, or it is because of karma or destiny, bad planet, or whatever. This during the Samayama, it help you to do the cleansing and open up the channel for the prosperity. Now, it have to be done like a 4 times. Okay. Karma cleansing Samayama and this prosperity have to be done 4 times in the span of 3 months. Okay. So, like the earlier question being asked, we will from time to time uh, bring back the karma cleansing or this prosperity so that we can complete the 4 times. So the key is do not miss the uh, sessions because you don't know when it will be given. So you have to be ready when you get it. Okay, so that is the key. Okay, you have to be ready when you are get it. Okay, so it's very powerful. Okay, so there is a way to do it. Okay, and we will start now if you don't have any questions about it.
No more questions. We are ready.
Okay, to do the prosperity, it's very simple. Same process like what you do Samayama, except for these times, what you have to do, you do breathe in and then breathe out, you bring the palm together and then you look at my face until I say close eyes. The moment I say close eyes, that process happen. Whatever happening, let it happen. Okay, if there is a vibration, let it be as a vibration. The body is shaking, let it be shaking. Or if you find there are some pressure in the neck area, whatever, just let it happen. Just stay like this and let the things flow as the Samayama do what need to be done to open up the channels for you on the prosperity and abundance to flow to you. Okay, ready? So this is what you're going to do. Inhale. Bring the palm together. Exhale and look at my face. Close your eyes. Slowly open your eyes. Okay, you can share your experience, how the prosperity and the abundance activations. But a little advice from me is prosperity or abundance always start from you. Okay, so simple practice of abundance is have abundance that you invite more people to get this abundance through this program. It's a free program. Okay, so the divine, so intelligent, want to do something to you, but you're not even sharing your abundance with others, the free abundance, how the flow will be. Okay, so as much you open your heart in your abundance, that much the divine will flow to you. Okay, so bring more people, let them also have this gift given that you enjoy today, and let them enjoy. That is sharing of the abundance without any cost.
So true, really. It's really nice because when you share and you give freely, it automatically flows to you 100 times more. A lot of people had experiences. In fact, somebody has written that felt lots of pain, heaviness in the back. Is it a problem or is it
No, it's not a
not?
problem. It is the process that is opening up to you. Whatever blockage, the pain you felt is the blockage being opened up and cleaned. So the channel of the prosperity, okay, will flow. The abundance will flow to you. Okay, so be happy that it is working now to you.
So somebody felt a lot of vibrations, a lot of movement in the body, a lot of circular movements, body was shaking. Is that
Yep.
normal also?
Yes, it's also part of, like I say, right, whatever process that happening to you, vibration, shaking, motions, pain, it is all depend because individually difference in which channel has been blocked. This one is clearing all the channels. So accordingly, it will you experience it. Okay. But generally like that. Some people will experience pain or vibration or the movement, which is common indicator that process is happening properly.
There was one question. I think this is the last question for the day today. How prosperity Samayama is different from prosperity and abundance meditation?
Okay. In prosperity and abundance meditation is a meditation basically is a based on affirmations. And it's been programmed into a prana and given to you. In Samayama, the process is you merge with the channel existing in the cosmic about the prosperity channel and abundance channel. When you merge, it do the work on you to open up the channel. So it's a similar outcome will come, but I will say that in Samayama, the effect is more deeper, okay, more powerful, okay. That's why each time we do this, like I said, must do 4 times. So this is the first one you experience. Mean I will say, right, you will have 30-40% of the channel has been cleared to you. And later, a few weeks down the road, when we do one more time, it will open up even more bigger. But having said that, you will start experiencing changes in your life. From this moment onward, things are related to your prosperity, abundance, or wealth.
And very important also, Shri Pranaji, is that to understand and look for small things. Don't always look for very
Yeah, look
big
for the
things,
big things.
because you're looking for very big things and you miss out the small things, which are the beginning, which lead you to the big things. So
Yes.
always look at small things that the changes occur in, and be very grateful and have a lot of gratitude. That is the first step for the abundance to flow to you and prosperity to just start flowing in.
Having said that, with all the activation, whatever, still your effort, your hard work is still the key. Okay. This thing is like it's there, already bring it nearer to you. You need to move forward to grab it. So observe, more focus on what you're doing. You will see the changes as it reflect on the action that you're doing. So all the blockages last time, like I do so hard, nothing is happening. You may find now you do the same hard work, you will see that something changes happening much more easier. Okay, so these are the things like you said, Roshali, gratitude, look for small changes, don't big things, because the small changes the one that lead to another big changes. It will happen in gradual form, but as I said, the changes and the happening started. It's in your hand now.
There are a lot of messages where, Pranaji, there's a lot of gratitude being shared and a lot of thank yous, and people are really overwhelmed with this free service that you're giving people and helping to move ahead in life. So thank you from me too, and from on everyone's behalf. Another very important question is, what is the next Samayama going to be about, the part 4 of the series, and when will it be?
Well, what will be the subject we will announce soon? It will be very interesting also and very related to you all. Okay, always the next week, same time on Sunday as this time, because it's most convenient and it's globally accessible. Everybody within their free times to access. So next week, same times. Okay, wait for the announcements. Okay, and it will be another interesting Samayama. So, like I said, bring more friends, more people, so that the entrainment effect of more people, it will give you even more powerful experience. Okay. With that notes, I say thank you and Happy New Year. Okay, for Happy New Year, Tamil New Year, and the Vishu New Year, and for all the Indians that celebrating New Year, Happy New Year again. Arul Perum Jyoti.
Arutaram Jyoti. Thank you, Pranaji.